do it. Too late.
I was going to, but
I knew you were going to do it.
I was, but I just decided against it.
I purchased Tommy a new hat today, everybody.
What do you think? It's pretty sharp, isn't it?
And I wish I could find one that said yoga naked, but
I have skied naked. I've done that, so it's legit. It's legit. Everybody does that. It's a long time ago. I grew up in the Northeast. I was a skier.
It's not right.
Don't you judge me, Quibble.
I'm definitely
We're
judging.
not even 35 seconds into this puppy, and you're already judging me. We're off to a heck of a start. Where's that dog?
Pretty sicked out.
Where's that dog?
What dog?
The other one that's always judging me.
Linda?
There she is. She's judging me from the corner over there. She really is too.
We do have a couple of birthdays today. We've got Shelly Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Inappropriate Hef.
Wow. That's an all-star lineup.
That's your friend's girlfriend. I don't know if you know.
That's all joking aside too. That is an all-star lineup. Is it not?
And
I think they're 53 between them.
Excuse me?
Adding their ages. I said they're about 53 years old if you add up their ages between them.
I'm not from Earth.
Apparently not.
Mods, thank you for being here, Mods.
Yeah, you know what? The best mods in the business. Truthfully.
There's Aria, Brittany H is here, Tamber June, Layla Bradley.
Hello, Tamber June.
Layla feels left out, not wearing a cap. Layla, do they call them caps in Ireland? I bet they do.
Do you not have a cap? We'll wait while you get one.
Go get one. That was the dog yawning.
I know. They're not going to believe that, though. It sounded bad.
And it was right by my butt.
Yeah, because she's now behind you.
I know.
She was in the corner for a while, but
why? Do we already have a problem, Debbie Zito? Swing that wrench, swinging wrench. Jamie Palmer says, "Hey, creepy, enjoyed a lovely dinner of roasted. All right, corn. Okay, pesto. Yeah. Now I'm here for my two favorite people. Reese, did you lurk at the breaker box? What is a breaker box?
Last night, yeah.
Did you keep it to an hour? I was snoring.
I went 110, which is what we agreed to. Don't you see me? That's what we agreed to. You said you go 110, but at 110, everybody in the audience was like, "You better go. You better go." I'm not joking. Everybody was like, "You better go. You better go." You know what?
Really? Yeah. You know what's cute? You could have stayed out late. The parents were totally asleep. I was passed out.
But I didn't know.
Do you want to know why?
Somebody would have ratted on me.
By the way, Jamie, that is my kind of meal right there. Portobello's, corn on the cob, pesto rotini. This one can't have mushies.
Yeah, no, those would kill me. I mean, I could do it, but it would just be the last meal. I don't think I could neck another one.
Aaron and Austin, I got Tommy to wear Aviator Nation. You're welcome. I have been an Aviator Nation person. Why does this happen?
Bless you.
I've been an Aviator Nation person for a long time.
Do you know what's really funny too? If you're really old and you skied, that symbol is very reminiscent of Nevica.
Yeah, we don't know what that means.
Yeah, if you're a skier, you do though. If there's any old skiers in here are gonna go Nevica. In the 80s, everything was this color. It was all like either blaze orange or blaze like a neon green. Everything was, and they made stuff that was just stupid expensive. But
I like Aviator Nation. I get it on Poshmark. Hey, whine a little bit more. Sandra's here. Connor's here.
Good.
And Squirrel Girl.
Hey, Squirrel Girl.
Elena Raiderman.
Good.
It's happening again.
Well, you know the scary thing is I'm starting to feel like maybe you're allergic to me.
Why? Because 2 nights in a row out of the 3 weeks you've been here, I'm sneezing. Get your math in order.
I was told there would be no math.
Hey, Mara, Debbie P, Susie Fitz, Psych on the Rocks, Goosebumps here.
Well, that's lovely. Good to see you, Goosebump.
I love Kim is Blue. Yorkie
Andy's
Mom. Here. Andy. There's Hef again. Catherine Debage. Purple.
It's easy for you to say.
Excuse me for demonetizing us.
At least we're,
Purple Groovy. I thought it was going to happen again. Joanne Ventrilla. Monica M. Thank you. Thank you, Monica.
Thank you.
Kristen Melinda.
One of my favorites.
Reese has the cutest, tiniest sneeze. You know what's great about my...
It's a Disney sneeze.
I have small sneezes. I have a small, petite man in the boat, and I have little ankles.
Ankles, yeah. No cankles.
Well, and you said I have small hands.
You do.
And they're not fat.
No, you have very petite hands.
But I don't have, fat fingers.
No, they're petite. Everything about your hand
Everything about your hand
is quite petite, actually.
That's what I was getting at.
I'm just being honest.
I'm just a little thick through the middle.
Well, if your hands were thick, I might mention it, but they're not. They're very you have very feminine hands.
You don't mention though where I am thick. Actually, that's not true. You have.
See that?
It's kind of cute.
I was going to call you on it.
You did.
Yeah.
I have been that
too. Hello, Pat.
Squirrel girl. Hey, Carrie Ann.
Hey, Carrie Ann.
Ba, ba, ba.
What's your name now? Can anybody play?
Lisa
Hey,
Trimble.
Lisa Trimble.
Mindy Doolin. I haven't seen you for a minute. Have I, Mindy?
Were you told there would be no math?
Not the best, Carrie Ann. Not the best. Hey, Dose of Rose, Kiwi Eleanor. We've got to get on it a little bit better than we have been.
Yeah, you know what?
T-Frog.
I don't think we're wildly behind or anything. You're right. We need to get on it.
Kristen, stop. I'm too busy to have crushes on more girls. Kristen Melinda has a crush on me, and I like that about her. You know who else is? Kestrel, and I like that. I think Jamie Palmer might. I think Jamie Palmer said she had a crush on me, but I can't remember. Hey, Mountain Girl.
Hey, Hockey Town
Shouty on Smut. I love Hockey Town John.
I know you do.
No cankles and sexy feet. That's right.
Yeah.
You can confirm that.
Great toes.
Yeah, Layla, it's been a little slow.
Psych on the Rocks.
Rockstar Grand. Sophia's here.
Is that a song by what's his name? Can't think of it.
Third Eye Open.
Neil Diamond.
You little angel.
Neil Diamond sang that song, didn't he? No? Anyone?
You know what? I wasn't around then.
Oh, I know that. Kiwi Girl.
Kiwi Girl. Is that, speaking of girls? I knew it. I knew that was Kid.
How long before she's in my lap?
Love yourself. We all have a crush on you, Reese. I don't know.
I'm feeling kind of left out.
I think you need to. Oh, you don't need to feel left out.
I'm kidding. I was talking about the cat.
That's right.
I wasn't talking about the audience. I was talking about the cat.
With all the love notes you get.
I was talking about.
And let's not mention just notes. Let's do it in the voice. Hi, Tommy. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hi, Tommy.
I have those people have all been banished. You can knock that out. Oh, I love that voice. That's why. Oh, look at what I got. Now, see, now I'm no longer neglected.
Pookie Bear, Mac 817, lurker of the. Okay.
Oh.
Hey, jealousy.
You know who's gonna? Oh no! Look.
Don't do it.
Look at him.
Don't even say its name. Don't even say the name.
Don't look. Pretend he's not there.
Dose of Rose. Who doesn't have a crush on Reese? I kind of thought a lot of people. I have a crush on you too, Tommy.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Larry, good to see you.
Yes.
Jen Nelson, good to see you.
Mm-hmm. Just Pauline. Well, you can lurk all you want, girl, but we're happy to see you.
We are happy.
Thanks for popping up. Rhonda McNeil. I love Rhonda McNeil. We're going to go to Chicago and see her.
Okay.
Reese and Tommy, I'm an equal opportunity crusher.
Excellent.
I knew this.
I respect that.
She would bone us both at the same time, I guarantee you.
Okay.
I'll never know what that's like.
I've never done that in the 90s. I'm not doing that anymore.
High voice bimbo is my favorite voice Reese does.
You know what?
Not mine. You know, I'm not very good at that one. I can do a lot of voices, but you know, I tended to be better like as Mr. Narwhal and Elf. Bye, buddy.
Do you know what's
find your dad? I have a hard time doing Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton is more like this, but I feel like the other girls that talk to you were like, "Oh, hi, Tommy."
What's really horrific is here's what's horrible. There really is someone that talked remarkably like that.
Yes, there is. And they may or may not have crashed. Crashed and burned.
They all crashed. Actually, it's not a nice thing. She's in my thoughts and prayers. Hello, Purple Groovy 69.
And it's true.
Good to see you.
Hey, mainly Linda.
Yeah, the furry ones just absolutely adore me. There's no question. And this one has taken to me like few cats ever have taken to me.
Yeah, I haven't seen her.
Kid absolutely loves me.
She doesn't like me anymore.
That's not true.
Bye, buddy. I love Mr. Narwhal too. Bye, Mr. Narwhal. Bye, buddy. And then the little penguin, he goes, bye, buddy. That's easier for me. I can do that instead of wait. Yeah, I can do some Ted Levine.
Yeah, that's a good one too. You got to be able to do it puts the lotion on the skin stuff because it just comes up so often.
I like that.
I'm broke. I am broke.
Yeah, he's broke.
I am. But I ate today. Ate like a Viking. Kept all the food down. Right.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I am absolutely. I would say I'm healthy. Would you not?
Honestly, I passed out when I came down to check on you, so I don't really know. I haven't checked on your status much.
My
Guys,
lungs are not quite where they need to be yet.
Where is Joe Virus?
Joe?
Lynn Santa, do you have a crush on me too?
Oh, nice.
Oh, I have a style that intimidates you? What? I've never intimidated anybody in my life. Get out of here with that insanity. That's insane.
Do you hear yourself? No, but no, you've never intimidated anyone in your life. Did you just say that out loud?
Never.
You can't back that up, Busey. Even the dog's judging you, but she's doing it through the screen because she doesn't want to look directly at you. But I was watching her. She was looking at the screen.
Oh, like, Lynn Sanity has a kink. She likes being intimidated. There it is.
There you go.
There it is.
There you go.
I don't have a crush, but I do admire you both for overcoming the obstacles in your life. Well, Tammy, that was very even keeled, level headed. Tammy is probably pretty solid.
Yes, and you know what? I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty solid.
I'll tell you what's not solid. Where's Joe Virus?
You know something? I thought Joe might be traveling. Isn't this a travel day? I thought he was on his way to Canada.
Then where's Rain Virus? There's no excuse.
Yeah, well, there should be one or the other.
Guys, I have some bad news. We started Shark Week. Tommy's never been around for a Shark Week, and
I'm as scared as you could possibly imagine. I'm kidding. I'm looking forward to. Don't do that. You're starting.
What did I say earlier? I came down when I found out I started, and I grabbed your wrist, your giant wrist, and it took two hands.
It did. She used the
and I said,
grip.
I'm going to need a lot of extra emotional support.
Yes.
And Tommy went, okay.
That's not what I did.
That is what you did. You were like,
what I did it all.
Okay. No, and then I started laughing.
No, I went, got it.
Okay. Oh, see? That's so different.
It was a lot different.
Oh, it's so different.
You don't see the difference? Hey. Okay. It's like, I said, got
it. Dear. Oh, no. That means mine is near. Batten down the hatches. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Yes, Reese, you're unabashedly yourself, and that can be intimidating.
Lynn Sanity says we've synced up. Oh, God, you all have.
Oh, my God. We've seen. There's Rain. Rain. Where's Joe? Joe is not out of town. He was in my live a couple hours ago.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Rain, can you please tell Joe that I started? I don't want to have to text him about it. Just let him know, would you? Pass it on, would you? I need him to keep track of, you know what I mean, Rain. He keeps track, and then he's, it's very wizard.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Joe is in the bathroom.
Excellent.
That's good to know.
Excellent.
Let him know I was too.
And we'll get it underway shortly. If you're new here and you're thinking, man, that's a lot of roll call, we're kind of holding out for VTV, and then we're going to get this underway because she kind of carries it. I'm kidding.
Don't be hurting people's feelings.
No, I'm joking, but you got to admit she's pretty.
Because people might have their feelings hurt. Look at kid touching my leg. That is so cute.
The two-hander. Kid's got the paws out like so Superman flying right now.
She does. It's so cute.
It honestly looks like Superman flying. Kid.
She was cute, isn't she?
She's a really cute
She's
animal.
Really cute. That personality really shines through.
No, if you pet that cat for anything more than 3 seconds, she just goes like this and tips over. Does she not?
Yes.
You pet her and she just goes.
She flips. But she also will just walk in front of you and just like flip.
Yeah, absolutely. Said like the guy from National Lampoon Vacation.
That's exactly what
Joe's in the shitter. Shitter's back down.
Shitter's.
Such a
poor Joe Virus. Everybody knows he's in the shitter right now.
Yeah. This is the digital version of walking out with toilet paper stuck to your heel.
Wait till he comes out.
Right.
Thank you. Michelle is now a member.
All right.
Reese, my fantasy is to go shopping with you and you to dress me up. Okay, well that took a different direction for sure.
You know what? I think that's fairly healthy.
That better be your fantasy with him too, to go watch shopping.
Yes.
That's okay. Yeah. I remember last night you said you were going to marry Tommy, and I'm not going to get in your way, girl. Yeah, you just tell me where you guys are registered.
Yeah.
And I will bring a bag of Bo's poop and light it on fire.
Maine by Linda. Or is that Maine Lee by Linda?
Sorry, I meant buy a gift.
Mainly Linda? Yes, we all got that.
That came out wrong.
No, you come through loud and clear.
Yeah.
You really do. You come through loud and clear.
There you go. That's good, actually. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been told that I would get farther with a, what do you call those things? The enchilada.
Honestly,
I'd get farther with an enchilada in my pocket than I would with chocolate. On account
Are you still carrying around an enchilada in your pocket?
Of course, on account of the beaties, right? Mm-hmm. No, just sporting the chocolate. Isn't chocolate really bad for the beaties? Is it me?
No, it's good for the beaties. It's good for your heart and the beaties.
And dogs?
Dogs. No, it's not. Hey, Rachel, it was so cute earlier in my live. John Shostowski was like, Reese, he was like, do you have enough chocolate to get you by for your move, or do I need to emergency ship some? And he's overnighting it.
Oh, well, that's so nice. It really is. That's very nice.
What's your Tommy fantasy? That'd be a fun thing to share. My Tommy fantasy is to switch places with
It was a lap reference. Well, that's nice.
Yeah. She wants to take a little lap nap.
And hey,
so does this one.
I've got the upside down. Do you see the dog? I'm getting the upside down judgy. Hello.
That's incredibly upside down. Gert, can you breathe?
Yeah, what are you doing there?
Okay.
That head just fell
anybody else want to share a Tommy fantasy?
No, let's not. We got that. I think we got that. But I appreciate you.
You know what? I'm not jealous by nature.
Hey, settle down. Oh, you know what?
Hey, I love Big Z.
Twice in one day. How good is that? Well, I'm going to be on the lifeboat later.
That's Big Z's fantasy. That's what she was saying.
Yeah.
Twice in one day with you.
We're going to do the hat trick later. So, Lurker Laura. Good to see you, Lurker Laura.
Love Lurker Laura.
Yes, JoJo gets it. Is that an enchilada in your pocket? Actually, I have two, and I am happy to see you.
It's a lot of upside down judges. Yeah.
Look, again.
It's an advanced yoga pose.
Again, it's a very advanced yoga pose.
Mm-hmm.
Are you all right there,
Debbie says, is it okay if it involves handcuffs? Debbie, everybody's fantasy with this one involves handcuffs, girl. That ain't nothing new. Get in line.
Right?
Yes, it is, Jen Pookie. Yeah. Aw, Rachel.
There's Joe Virus.
Where? Joe, did you come out of the shitter?
Yes,
there he is. Joe, get this, brother. I started my period today, and I need you to chart that. Make sure you chart that.
Yeah, I wanted you to know. I think that's important.
We were waiting for you, Joe. Rain said you were in the pooper.
That was the word around the world.
Favorite
Everybody
type
knows
of chocolate?
What you were doing.
Milk. I don't like dark chocolate.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I love dark chocolate. Don't get me wrong. Oh, look, you do it and then she does it.
There's only like 4 things I'll eat.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Lynn? Well, that ain't going to work, girl, because he was a Crim. You're going to need something. Right?
You might want some restraint. You might want some. I'm just saying.
You know what? His hands are restraints enough, honestly.
You
just had to pee. There's no way that's true. We were timing that. That was
my God. Yes, I just.
That was 6 minutes, Joe.
It was an awful long pee.
That's too long of a pee.
Have you been drinking all day? Because if so, maybe, but I don't know.
The great shit, man.
Happy birthday.
I'm kind of picky about my chocolates.
Yeah, I can see that.
You told Rain last week that I would start today. That's what I mean. He clocks my period every month. You need to get better at that.
Yeah, no, that's obviously a skill I need to work on. Or I could just call Joe Virus.
You know what?
You know what I mean? He's already mastered it. Why would So obviously a professional.
You know what? However you guys want to get together and do it, but I just need you to. You also need to be a little bit more emotionally there. I need you to be like my heating pad. You
want me to put burn marks on your back?
No, I want you to provide comfort and security and
just a little too much heat.
Just a little yeah.
You want me to make you sweat
more than
I mean, the heating pad thing just seems like an analogy that's rife with possibilities.
Absolutely.
For just clutch.
That feels good. Thanks for throwing me under the urinal.
Yes.
We love you, Joe. Joe, I'm impressed that you clocked it. But yeah, it started this afternoon, just so you know. What was that, a couple hours ago?
Yes.
About 2 or 3 hours ago, Joe, I started.
That's the first I've heard of it.
You want to know something weird? This is my first period I think I've ever had where I didn't know I started. I still don't know. All I did, Joe, was go pee. It was just a normal everyday pee. And I found out then, Joe, yes, it's Hef's birthday, Joe, but still, I want you to work with me on this. Hey, Adira.
So what you're saying is I'm like Midol on 2 legs. I have just, my presence has just smoothed that entire process right up.
Something, because I even pooped a solid poop. And usually on my period, that's not going to happen. So
I was enjoying that a lot more until you.
My uterus is usually like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, Rachel, she's a member.
Once you brought in dropping the deuce, it kind of just ruined that whole thing. Like I had a thing in my head, and then
look at your future wife.
There you go. There you go.
So she's
and I do not kink shame.
She's adventurous.
Isn't that a policy here? We don't kink shame unless it's that German stuff.
I don't even really. I tried to forget about that the first time.
Yeah. I was referring to the David Hasselhoff part. They love David Hasselhoff. I'm surprised you didn't know that.
I don't know who that is really. Is he a golfer?
No, he was a actor. Not a, I don't know.
Okay, good. Thank you, Joe. I knew you would. Joe really follows my whole life. He keeps track of all of my thoughts and emotions, including my period.
Wow.
And I expect you to do the same. You know what I mean? It's not asking too much.
It's
Am I reaching for the stars here?
No, but it's a bit of a tall order. It's a bit of a tall order. I think if I remember correctly, my wants were far more.
I like that, Cricket. We don't kink shame, but sometimes we kink ask why.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them are just a little different.
I love that about you, Joe. I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. Lydia, what are we doing, Lydia? Lydia, do you want to hold it?
No.
Really?
Not so much. No, I don't have the hands for it.
She likes to be held like a newborn. It's like she just came out of the vagina. She
is a very laid back animal. Most dogs that you do that to, I don't think would be that chilled out.
Liddy, wow. Yes, we need Gertie voice, please. We definitely love the Gertie voice. Gertie only does things and we don't call her Gertie either.
This dog also does this when the dog is just in bliss for whatever reason. It does this. I'm going to grind my head as hard as I can into the floor or the sheets or the whatever.
I'm pissed that I can't use that excuse for my bitchiness anymore. Reese and Tommy, you both have me dreading going back to Germany without laughing and cringing over German kink because her boyfriend lives in Germany.
So I
don't brush her enough.
When you asked him, when she comes up from the floor thing, you would not recognize that dog.
Gertie likes to go up on the bed or to a rug and she just like carpet shark.
Exactly.
She likes to like just swim and push her head around. So I'm not the best at brushing her and I need to get better at it.
But when she's done doing that, and she pops up, she looks like Bill the Cat, for any of you old enough to remember Bloom County. Very Bill the Cattish.
Yeah. Oh, she would definitely, she tolerates anything. Do you see that? I mean, Gertie it's kind of weird, but yeah. I don't know if it's because I took her to work every day at the senior living place, but all the old people carried her around. Hey, Bridget Alexander, you could absolutely do the Simba hold. Yeah. You could absolutely do it.
That's true. In fact, you're doing it.
Fleona is not going to do anything. She's not going anywhere. She enjoys this, actually. She's incredibly comfortable. You have to support the head and neck. But yeah, Monica doesn't mind. I'm telling you right now.
She's terribly stressed out. It's obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does look like she came from Whoville, for sure.
Cricket. I was waiting for an ack. There we go.
She doesn't like being brushed.
Sharon, well played.
Ack. Just like a newborn, Kathy Ann. Same size.
Yeah.
Carol Barnhart, you're both too young for me. Well, that makes 3 of us. He's too young for me too, sadly.
Well, we've pretty much established that everybody is a little bit too young for Anna and Nicole. Yeah. Calm down, Gertie. It'll be okay.
She's Take a deep breath. Wearing hair gel, Yadira. She just truly has some of the most wild.
Yeah, it really is amazing when she comes up from doing the carpet thing.
Incredibly sad too. Just really upset with all of the human race. Disappointed in every one of you.
Look at that. If you dyed that a little bit darker, you know who she could be?
She could go to the Freakers Ball.
Just understand that the touch of my hand makes your pulse react. No?
I don't know who that is, but I know that
Tina
song.
Turner. Tina Turner kind of rocked that hair through most of the 80s. I was a huge fan.
A Gertie Hawk. How cute.
There you go.
Somebody's calling you.
I don't think so.
I do.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Hello.
Well, we'll see you later, big guy. Pretty sure I know how to handle this without him anyway. Pretty sure we could probably even do a better job with just me and Mrs. Hawk. Yeah, simply the best, Layla. Simply the best. Oh, never mind. He's already back. Forget it.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't important. It wasn't an emergency because it's not. Hey, how are you? That's a good look there.
I like it.
You judge me.
You know what?
At least
she was born next to Christ.
She could have combed her hair before coming to the office. Just saying. Mm-hmm. No, a little professionalism from you. Huh? Wouldn't kill you.
Chauncey isn't really interested in what you have to say.
You should see how professional my cat is. Hair is always perfect.
Chauncey
gets in the basket always right in time for the show.
Chauncey, I'm
just saying, Squirrel's a little bit more of a pro.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
Pro?
Nothing. Yeah.
You don't become more pro than being born next to little JC.
I'm referring to at work here. And,
look at the hair.
Yeah. She kind of looks like a cockatoo. You know, the like the Beretta bird. You guys remember the Beretta bird? Yes, I am back, Susie. It wasn't.
That's intense.
Yeah, it really is something.
Wow. Linda, wow. It looks really good though. Don't be upset.
This is the judgy dog.
Yeah.
What?
NH Carol, don't even worry about being a member, girl. Nobody here should feel pressure like that.
Ever. And I want to say something else too. If we don't always highlight comments, sometimes you say things that are so funny that we can't highlight them. And in the last 2 or 3 days, there's been some great ones that we just didn't highlight. But I want you to know we're always paying attention and we love what you're doing. It's good stuff.
We definitely see them. We definitely see them.
We do. Hi, Lori. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Did you see Lori's here?
A lot of people, Lori. Mm-hmm. Which Lori?
I don't think we said hi to her.
Where is she?
Well, she just went through the top because
because there's a couple of Loris. Oh, Lori Caffel. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have Lori Lynn. We have Lori Lee.
Whoa.
We have a little. I know my people.
Lee.
Shut up.
I'm sorry, you jumped on me.
I know my people.
You do. I will give you that. You know your people.
I do. I was saying something, but then
you were what were you saying?
I don't know. But
no, we were commenting about how all of you while we're on the subject. Are you gonna sneeze?
No, I'm gonna blow.
And the other thing that we really need to address is that from time to time we pick on each other on this show.
Oh, you're bringing that up?
No, we do.
Do we really?
No, we do. We do. From time to time, we will take the occasional jab at each other.
No, I don't need 2 hands, Gertie. Why would you think that you're inconveniencing me in any way?
Always in good fun, right? Always in good fun. But occasionally, you guys don't get the memo for that, and you think that we're really being nasty to one another. And people will reach out and do the, Tommy, I hope you're not, being picked on too much. And for all of you who are writing that, I am being picked on too much. You have to do more to help me.
Tommy, blink twice. Blink twice if you're
right. Help. No, honestly, it's kind of shtick, people. It is.
Hey, Bigsy, I got to cut you off. Thank you for pointing that out, Bigsy. Thank you. We're big believers.
We are.
In that. And that any drama that we do create has to do with our own sexual orientation. That's about it. That's about it. We're not going to create drama around the community, just within our own unmentionables.
Right. Yeah. We can offend without any of that
Signal
drama.
a distress call.
Yeah, see, you got it. You got it. I was using the dog's hair as a distress call, but nobody got it.
I know, Monica.
I mean, look at that dog.
Quiet Coyote. See, Lori E. I forgot about Lori E. Lori Lee.
Right. Well, we got the Lee. We got the Lee memo.
Oh, how dare you?
I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
You're making fun.
I know.
Oh, no? It was totally innocent.
Yeah. No, I don't pick on I'm shocked you would say
See,
that.
there's Lori Caffel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay. Hi. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tug your ear if you need help.
What's funny is I say hi to like 4 people with tugging my ear. I can't use that one. There are people.
Hey, Lisa.
Lisa.
I love Lisa.
I do too. Lisa Trimble.
I said it first.
You did. You absolutely did.
Yeah.
She got in there under the wire. Saw what you did there.
So guys, let's go back to that for a minute. Thank you, Lisa, because hey, can't think of a better name.
That's funny.
We do. I do. Actually, I'm gonna take the fall here. Oh, you looked a little too excited about it. No, never mind. Forget it. I'm gonna sell you down the river too. Forget it. No. Guys, there's your.
Hey, there she is. We've been waiting on you.
Yeah, VTV, he didn't want to start the show without you, girl. I think he's starting to like brunettes.
Don't get crazy, Ollie.
Okay.
Yeah, no offense.
Here's the thing. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to say this. I am a little harsh with Tommy, okay? I can be. No. Stop. I'm talking to them, not you. And I want you guys to know, we were saying this earlier, this is enhanced versions of us. Throughout the day, I only slap him around like 3 times. It's not a lot.
And it's not always hard.
No, guys, I really don't get on Tommy as rough like as we do on camera. Now, I don't really know why that is. I think it's just fun to banter back and forth. But guys, Tommy is, oh, you were in the shower? Well, give us even more of a visual.
You know what? That banter brings on subjects and it gets people in the chat talking, and that's, you know, it's just everybody has kind of the shtick, and we do that. Right? The only mug that can make my hand look small. That's right. So that is a big mug.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't even feel like that needed to be addressed.
No, you know what? It kind of did, because I hope everybody. This is the bottom line
Island
for real.
Life.
No, this is the bottom line, and I think that this is this bears.
And I think everybody gets it.
You know, I don't know that
except
everybody
like the
does.
7 people that don't.
But for the people that don't, here's what the important thing is: no joke whatsoever, right? We got this little thing that we've done from the very early days of our friendship, that we're not ever going to do something that we know. Like, you ever say something that you just know is going to be biting, or you know, people do that when they're in relationships too long. You say something just because you're trying to be a dick, and we've kind of tried to never do that, and we do it here occasionally to be funny, but we don't do it when we're not filming. So you don't have to try to save me, I promise.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody loves you more than me, and vice versa.
Where's Kid? Kid loves me quite a bit.
I knew it.
I'm just saying.
God, I was trying to have a moment with you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. You don't have to touch me. It's a little too late. I'm on my period, so you're gonna have to do better.
Yeah, I was trying to step that up. Yeah. Hot compresses.
A gateway to the bone phone.
So, who said that?
Yes, we do, Big Z. Yes, we do. And guys, for the most part, 99% of you don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
But there are a few people that are like, Reese is really mean to Tommy, and Reese is ugly, and you know, that old chestnut. So I just wanted to get that out there.
It's usually the mean one is the one that, you know, no one's calling you ugly. But there's a lot of people who might say that to you.
No, I think some people say, like, God, she has a bad attitude and she's so overweight.
What's the matter with you? Yeah, no, we get that email about 4 times a day. I've never had that email. Nobody says that. Nobody says that.
Tommy needs to pay the period tax.
See, Tommy, would you like an enchilada? No, I did actually. I paid it earlier. I tried to, didn't I? I said, hey, some hot pie. Let's get some pizza.
You did. That was actually really cute.
Or do anything. I said,
you did do that earlier. It was really cute. I started to go up the stairs, and he was like, "Did you eat?" You didn't even know. I didn't even know I had started yet. And I said, "No, why? What does that have to do with anything?" And you were like, "I think you should eat."
Well, it's getting late, and you hadn't eaten anything.
I usually eat every day around 2:00, and it was getting close to 2:00.
It was, yeah. So
I do love that about you.
How about that?
I really do. I forgot you guys were here. Thank you, Jersey Girl. I love Jersey Girl.
I do too.
Okay. Lisa Beam says, keep that shit up. And Live for Now says they just don't understand you.
Well, I am
Karen.
nothing if not misunderstood.
Karen Hall made alive.
To be great is to be misunderstood. I don't remember who said that, but somebody said
that. Okay. What did BTV say? Was it something funny?
Probably. You know what? I'm gonna have to. These glasses wear out. Do you know that? You buy these things, and over time, the lenses don't magnify as much.
That's right. Feed me, Scoville.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, Miss Pie, she super stickered us.
Why, thank you.
Did you see my news? No. What is your news? Tell us.
I don't know that I saw any news.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Reese, Miss Sunrise Song grandbaby that's coming in November is a girl.
No way.
That's so cute. Do we know the due date? Because Huxley was born in November, and I would like it to be on the same day.
No way. How cool is that?
Joe Virus.
You know what? That is awesome. It really is.
Yeah, that is cool.
That is
Congrats,
so cool.
babe.
Yeah.
I always wanted a girl.
You know what?
I agree, Susie Fitz.
Yeah, girls are great. You know, Spanky was so much fun because it was having a little dude. But my daughter it breaks your heart and it changes you up. It's just completely different.
Yeah, but it's a lot different having a girl.
Different. Yeah, completely different. But beautiful. Really, really beautiful.
It's a lot different having a little lady.
I was really, really happy when I found out that the one on the way was a girl. I was like, oh, thank God. I really wanted a girl.
Isn't that sweet?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're a really good dad. Oh, except somebody's.
Oh.
Don't mess up the hair.
Oh, I would really have to go out of my way to mess up this one's hair. Well, let's be honest.
Well, you are full of sass for a night starting of the period. You better tone it back. Lock it up. Neck it in. What was I saying? You're a wonderful father. Do you think, I suddenly feel like Barbara Walters, do you think that if your life had gone differently and let's just say you had never done a drug nor robbed a bank,
mm-hmm.
and let's say you were just a simple man,
mm-hmm.
would you have had more children? Do you like them that much? I don't personally, but.
No, I dig kids. But I don't know that I would have had more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't intend on having the second.
Hey, Sierra.
You know, I wasn't planning on having a second one. But I was stoked that we did.
That wasn't even planned.
It was not planned, and it was
I always wish that I had
birth control.
And on birth control.
I
always wish that I had had that much sex that I was like, oh, whoops, and I was on the pill.
Yeah.
I had quite the dry spell.
Yeah, well, at that juncture, there was not a dry spell, but it was a bit of a shocker. But we were very happy that it was a little girl. But I didn't.
Hey,
I've talked about this before, but I didn't want. I was pretty happy with one. I'm super happy with two. I love kids, but it's hard to think about because I did. You know what I mean? I did screw up my life so badly. But yeah, if I had been a different person, I might have had more kids. I might have. I dug it. I really did.
You know, I'm just asking because I could see you, especially in that shirt. You look very corporate. I could see you. Hey, Debbie. Mainly Linda. I agree. Wait for the grandkids. I could definitely see you with like 4 kids. I could see you being like a doctor or, a detective or something like that with like 4 kids.
Yeah. I don't think I would have made detective in any universe anywhere. No, I don't think that's much.
I could see you being a doc.
You know what? I could have seen myself going that route or a lawyer, probably more likely.
No, I see the doctor route.
Yeah.
You know how to do stitches.
I do. I can stitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you're a Crim. Crims can do it all.
That's right.
But I do see you. Armine, welcome, babe. I do see you.
Wow, Sherry Allen.
I'm not done.
I hear you.
I do see you with I saw you. I don't anymore. You're too old.
Yeah.
But just a bunch of little kids running around. And you grabbing with your giant hands and doing the claw.
I do a mean claw.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of too bad. I see you having a lot of sex and getting a woman pregnant over and over and over, but it's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that ship has sailed.
It sure has.
The sex part I could probably still pull off if I really had to.
You think you could?
If I had to.
If you had to.
If I had to.
Well, nobody has to. But...
Well, I mean, no, but and that's what I mean. As you get older, usually that one a day thing is usually plenty, But if I really had to, I could probably do more than one a day.
Who wants it more than once a day?
Well, you were talking about lots of sex. How did you? What do you think of lots of sex? What would that be? The
I'm on my period, so I don't really.
Well, you're
think
the one
about
that brought it up.
I'm sorry you brought it up.
Next lifetime, Debbie. Debbie sounds good. Next lifetime.
I've always been when I'm happy in my sex life. I think 4 times a week is a good number.
Really?
Yeah, I need 5 tops, but I need a couple of days to just hit
Chill
the
out.
sack, go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Get some kind of a massage and lay on my heating pad. Make a smoothie or some hot chocolate. You bring me something to eat. Put my feet up.
Right.
Watch it, maybe a part of a movie. Some cheese cubes.
Cheese cubes? Yeah. Maybe some rolled up meats.
Nope. Don't like that part.
Well, maybe the guy you were with might like that, but
maybe the guy I'm with would do the meat choices.
Well, you'd have to wait, I guess, and see who that.
Oh, really? Because I didn't think that was allowed.
I didn't think it was either. But you're sitting here talking like you're already,
Dallas, how often do you like to have sex in a week? How often do you like to?
Me?
Yeah.
I've been a monk for so damn long that I don't much remember.
Come on. You can do this.
It was fairly regular.
Fairly?
Yeah, it was fairly regular. It was a daily thing.
Even years in? Come on. I'm not talking about the first month. Everybody gets down like crazy.
Well,
fast forward to a few years in.
No, we were still doing it like
even when Spanx was like 3. Nobody has sex every day when they have a 3-year-old asshole running around. I'm not saying Spanx was, but I'm just saying 3-year-olds are typically assholes.
Yeah, 2 and 3, he was rugged, but it didn't really slow us down much.
Huxley took his crock off when he was 4 in a restaurant and threw it and chucked it, and it hit another person in a booth. And I was like, I think you can drop off a child at a fire
fire station.
Fire station, no questions asked.
Yeah.
So I did.
Yeah, but they said no.
No, he found his way back. I just met him last year. Man. Yeah, we get along great now, though. They kept him for the first few years and straightened him out. And
nice.
He put some fires out. And
took him out to the country, let him run wild.
They did. They did.
Lots of room. Sorry.
So I'm just talking to. Can I put you down? I feel like it's not even real. Look at that.
Would she even know if you put her down? She's been unconscious for hours.
Linda.
Is she still with us? Should I check for a pulse?
Sally? Yeah, she's here.
Okay.
She's always been that chill. I just think that's a lot of sex. Daily is a lot. Like more than once a day. You're lying. Everybody has a job.
Well, Again, I had a kind of an unusual occupation. I didn't have that kind of job. I was usually around. You know what I mean? No,
I don't actually.
I robbed banks.
What does that have to do with daily sex?
Well, you said everybody has a job. I didn't have a job. I was a bank robber. Bank robbery doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
So you're telling me you robbed banks and did the hibbity dibbity? That's all you did?
No, we did other stuff too, but there was hibbity dibbity involved.
Right.
Yeah.
Daily?
Yeah, pretty much daily.
Did you have sex the same day you robbed a bank?
No, that never happened once.
Okay.
I never, because I never took anybody with me, and I wasn't out trying to do that. So no, that never happened once. I always went back and was alone. You're not trying to. Yeah.
All right. So it wasn't daily.
No, I mean, I worked and would be on the road as a speaker. In those days, obviously, it wasn't every day, but when you came home, it would be because you were on the road for.
Well, everybody does that.
Yeah. Yeah. So when I was around, it was a daily thing. Of course, now I don't know. I'm old. Right? I have no idea.
I don't think you could do it.
I'm not sure I could do it either.
Every day.
No, I don't know that I could. I don't know that I would want to.
I mean. It's more satisfying to go get something to eat.
I think that's funny as hell.
Really?
I prefer sex to food, but I do enjoy food, and I think all of it kind of has its place. But when you're young, you kind of just laser focus. At least for guys, you kind of laser focus. But I'm not young. You think I am, but I'm not. Just because all of the people you knew before me were 111. does not make me young, right? It just makes your perspective a tad skewed, you see.
Daily just seems like a lot, though. I mean, even like I said, I think 4 to 5 times a week, and then you need couple of off days.
No, that's legit. I think that's legit, right? And then, maybe
pick it back up.
Maybe sometimes those are open to negotiation, right? Nothing can be etched in stone, right? Oh, you got that crap hard and fast?
What crap?
Your guy gets up and looks at that board and goes, "Oh, it's Wednesday." And we got that scheduled. I mean,
I wasn't thinking about etched in stone sex-wise. I was talking about like the menu of things I eat are etched in stone.
Oh no, those seem to be etched in stone. No, I was referring to those kind of hard and fast rules, like, well, we're only gonna do it this many days a week.
Sex every day sounds like something Olympic athletes do. It just sounds like a job. I don't want to have sex every day.
Well, it certainly never felt like a job. You know what I mean?
And
it may not be full sex every day. You know what I mean?
Oh,
but
really?
It may be.
May just be you doing stuff.
Right. It may just be that kind of thing.
Yeah. Like rubbing somebody's feet.
Or just taking 5 minutes out of your day to knock one out real quick.
That is so kind.
Well, I'm that kind of guy.
You're a Cancer sign. I knew this about you.
Yeah. And it's everyone's got 5 minutes to
Blake, my face. What about that face? Are you all right? Oh, there she is.
How you been?
Really little, really tiny and dainty.
It almost doesn't look like a dog sometimes.
Oh, I don't think it is a dog. I think she absolutely came from, well, we know she came from the Lord, right?
Right, yeah.
But the Lord said, you can't tell that story. So the story we were told to say for her birth story was she escaped a circus, and then she came from a woodland creature forest and couldn't find her way back. So she's some kind of a woodland creature for sure.
Yeah.
Judgy. I agree with that one for sure. Yeah, BTV.
See, I mean, that's
sometimes on those 2 off days you take a break.
Well, that's the kind of thing that I was getting at earlier. Because you don't want to say that stuff from the front, right? I thought somebody would bring that up, and that's kind of what I meant by a daily thing. You may not be having intercourse daily, but you're fooling around, right? I mean, if you dig the person you're with, that's just one of those things that happens.
What if the person you're with has a fupa?
If you dig the person you're with, you knew that going in, right?
You don't mind it?
No, if that's the person that I was with, I would have absolutely no issue with that at all.
Oh, Linda, wow. You're awfully dainty.
Yeah, there could be some truth to that right there. Right? She may just be waiting and going, how long have I got to wait for this dude to leave? It is kind of that look. She's just a pinch judgy. Mm-hmm. She may not be all that happy about sharing affection.
I like that too. Honestly, Share Bear is with me.
Well, and that's most assuredly a daily thing, right?
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes, like on my off days, from back when I remember, on the off days that you don't bone, sometimes it's nice to just like get up on your chest and just go to sleep as you do this to my head.
So you got this. You thought,
and
this
I'm
out.
Doing that to your chest.
You've got this thought out. That's perfect. I have always been a firm.
Hold on, mute. Come out. I can't get it to come out. Never mind.
Doesn't sound bad at all.
Yeah, like a good spoon.
Yeah.
Linsanity. Cuddling's a great start.
Or finish, right? Or
finish. I'm just saying, like, every once in a while, Tommy, it's okay to not do anything, but like just kind of, just do the.
Yeah, I've heard. You toss a television on, right? And then you sort of hang out, and the person just, chills out on your chest and falls asleep that way. I used to do that all the time. Of course, at that point, I could watch television, which but I mean, it could be anything else. It could be documentaries. It doesn't have to be.
Then what?
What's that? You already quit?
And then what?
Nothing. Usual stuff.
The usual stuff.
Cold pizza. Love cold pizza. in bed.
Mara, I have never found that to be true, Mara. Everybody said that. No, it doesn't. It doesn't for me.
Really?
Maybe I need a different peen.
Maybe it's so they have prescription peen. Like, do you go in there and say, well, this is what's ailing me? And they go, what you need is a 5-incher, right? Or you need something like along those lines. No? That would check
5
out.
just sounds so small these days.
You're just funnier now.
I really did feel disappointment in my mind when you said that. I was like, that sounds little after what Tommy and his brother taught me.
Nah, yeah, fancy. See, that just sounds really awful. My God in heaven. Thing Squibble says.
Well, we all know I like to talk about boning.
Yeah.
And sometimes when I get alone with people, I like to ask questions. That's what I meant by that.
Okay.
I wasn't tag teaming, guys, if that's what you're.
Oh.
Boy, that really got dark quick. I'm actually
the tracks. Grab those pearls.
I'm gonna have I'm gonna have one of these.
Boy, could I go for a Kit Kat
to soothe the pain?
Actually, but all joking aside.
Oh, how's your ear, Tommy?
So about half of my day, my equilibrium was great, and then about half of the day, so it's breaking up. I'm doing a lot of coughing, and my lungs I sound a little. I cough a lot, but I think it's the very end of what's going on. So I think I'm better. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, definitely. Back to it though. Does everyone have sex during Shark Week? That's an actual question I'd like to know an answer to. Lynn Sanity, what are your thoughts on that? VTV? Hey, it's Mrs. Ivy. We met her in Tucson.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix?
Phoenix.
Uvula, vulva, all the same.
I love Miss Ivy.
I cannot do that for my cramps. No. Doesn't help. Yeah, Mrs. Ivy says it made your cramps worse. Me too. Super House just turned into a porno. Yeah, that's probably going to get around the realm. But you know what? I don't think Johnny would mind. We're probably family. Not. We're going to be doing lots of dumb stuff.
All kinds. Wait till Christmas.
Too messy. I don't mind doing it in a hotel room, but then they think somebody died. Emily Blythe says no. You've never had sex on your period? Wow. Okay. I am happy to bone all up and down on my period. I just can't do it usually the first day because I'm in so much pain. What's weird is it's as if I don't have a uterus right now. I feel nothing, Tommy. I mean, nothing.
Karen Pooley.
Who's Karen Pooley?
I think it's not Pooley. What is it? P.O. Go up. No. There you go. It is Pooley. Yeah, give me crap. I was right with my eyes that don't see.
No one said you can't see.
No, my eyes are not good, though. They're really not. When you blow them up like that, it's better. But when they're over there on the left.
Hey, fancy face.
So you can swim in the Red River. Just don't drink from it, was the sentiment.
That's gross. Aria, never during Shark Week. Okay, guys. If the gentleman's willing, absolutely. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I use a cup myself too, fancy face. So yeah, you can't do it with a cup in, but I simply take it out. I disagree, Ashley. That's why showers exist. I totally agree. There's Lori Lee. I told you we had a Lori Lee.
No, I know. Everybody knows.
Scared you.
You did. That's Lori Lee.
That's right, Lori Lee.
Professional.
You know what's the worst? What's today? 28th. I think I'm going to be on my period during the cruise.
Okay.
No, not okay. Makes me hate everything.
Really?
Yeah. You think that's not going to, one, attract the megalodon, but two, I don't want to be on my period.
Did you just say it's going to attract the megalodon?
Yeah. Those things get close.
Okay. You do know you don't swim in the ocean. You just sit in a boat on top of it.
You know that you get out for 4 days and walk on a beach?
Yeah, you don't go. You're not going near the water.
You're right. I'm not. I don't get in.
You'll be in town shopping. I don't think the megalodon will catch a cab to whatever jewelry store you're perusing.
That mouth.
I'm being honest.
Is going to catch something.
You're gonna be checking out the jewelry in the island. Are you not?
Actually, I want to buy more of the Baccarat Rouge.
There you go. But I don't think you're gonna find.
I love a cup. Yeah.
Or Sharknado or any of those. I don't think you're going to see
Make fun of it. Make fun of it.
Have you seen Sharknado?
And then when our friends get eaten by a megalodon.
Shark. It's a triple-headed shark. You have to make fun of it.
Oh, cool.
You have to make fun of that.
Hey, Original Ann. You know, the ocean has only been discovered by 3%. There's 97% of the ocean. 'Tis undiscovered.
Mm-hmm.
Laugh it up.
Oh, I'm not suggesting that.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm saying the three-headed shark could be down there, but the odds of it getting lifted off of the water in a tornado and then dumped on someone in New Hampshire seems a little bit far-fetched. I'm just saying. Like the whole suspension of disbelief thing, I can go along with a lot of bullshit, but I think that one might just be a wee
I think that was the rudest thing you've ever said.
Do you guys think that's rude? I don't.
We're not asking that.
I don't know.
I'm telling you. I'm not asking. I'm telling you. It was incredibly rude. You should take it back.
You're upset?
Probably.
I am really sorry that I said something about the megalodon catching a cab. I am truthfully, I'm wounded.
Well, now that's better.
I am wounded that I have hurt you, Quibs.
Now that's better.
It will not happen again.
Well, that's the right thing to say.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Oh my God. Everybody is obsessed with this perfume. It has caught fire. Everybody wants it.
You're not going to regret it.
I told people earlier, like now that I spray it on myself, I want to date myself. I was like,
see that? Learning to love yourself again. Because at 13 or 14, I learned to love myself for a couple of years.
Please don't say that. I have a 14-year-old.
That's not what I was talking about. I
don't want to think about it.
It was a sports reference, actually.
Okay. Susie Fitz ordered it. It's unbelievable. It's worth every penny.
It really is.
If I run out, is it
what the hell have I just walked in on? Well, that's always the question, B Pickle. If you're, it's always the question. So here's the deal, people.
I charge $10 a spray. If I run out of that stuff, I'm not against selling myself just to be able to buy a bottle.
Wow.
And I know a few people who would.
Yeah, you're a fan.
Pay.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Pay for that.
I don't think you'd have a problem finding any takers.
Pay for that chalupa.
No, I don't think you'd have a problem finding any takers. I think you might be able to pull that off without, but it's your occupation. I'm not. I'm not
it's
judging.
Your birthday.
You say it's your birthday,
and I love your new picture.
Happy birthday.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
I do. Fupa tax. Yeah, it's. Now
listen.
It is the best smell.
For those women that said, it's all good. And if your guy's into it, then you can do it at that time of the month. Grab that perfume. Your guy will be into it.
Good night, Catherine.
I'm just predicting it.
I don't have the bottle with me, Peace Lady, but it's got a big red square on it.
We've asked her not to spray it anywhere near me. It's just out of kindness.
Yeah, Shelly, that's a great picture.
Legal in international waters. Joe Virus knows what we're talking about. Sex Panther.
Can you buy it overseas?
Half the time, it works. 60% of the time.
I charge $10 per spray too, but for very different reasons.
80% of the time?
We are not the same.
It works half the time.
Hold on. I'm being serious. Is that a thing? Can we buy that somewhere else when we're on the cruise? Is it the real stuff or is it?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be the real stuff. Why would it not be the real stuff?
Because a bunch of people were like, Reese, you can get it on Amazon. I would never buy shampoo or perfume on Amazon. I've heard too many horror stories of like, it's fake, it's counterfeit.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I'll be damned.
So can we get it on the cruise? Because if we can, we're getting stock.
Absolutely. And my experience has always
been
Moon Shadow. Thank you, Moon Shadow. My experience has always been that you duck a lot of taxes when you buy things like that on cruises, and like the watches, for instance, right? Take a unbelievable hit. What a Rolex costs outside the United States compared to what it costs inside the United States, it's dramatically different.
That's what I heard.
Dramatically different.
The stuff on Amazon is completely watered down. Yes, that's what I read even about like my Moroccan oil shampoo. I've read way too many reviews on Amazon that were like, it's fake. See, I don't think it's a floral smell.
I'm shocked. Why did they describe it as a floral scent?
No, she's asking if it's a floral smell.
No, I don't get anything floral on it. I don't get anything at all. I don't get any notes of flower at all. It's not what I get.
What does duty free mean?
basically you're not paying any taxes, right? Or import taxes or import fees or import duty fees or any of that crap, right? When stuff comes into the US, they've got to charge different amounts of money for it than they do in other places. It's just how it works. So again, like Rolex watches are thousands of dollars less everywhere. Other than the United States, and not everywhere. There are actually countries where they're even more expensive than they are here. Try to buy a Rolex in like Abu Dhabi, and the markups are just, it's very, very different in different parts of the world. So if you happen to be getting off a boat on an island, or you could buy Cuban cigars, which you can't buy in the United States, right? But you can buy anywhere else. So when I go on cruises, I always try to grab a few cigars.
Of course you do.
Because I'm a fan.
Guys, Mara says it's kind of woody. I disagree because I don't like woody. Well.
You're talking about the
other one. Well, I don't like a woody smell. And Hef says, what does it smell like then? You know, I've been trying to come up with that for days. I don't know what it smells like, but it's
Venus, the goddess of love, smelled like that. There you go. That's what it smells like. It smells like Venus. What? That's what it smells like.
That's a weird response.
No, it's not. Trust me, the goddess of love smells like that.
Okay. Well, that's wonderful news, but that doesn't help anybody on going, oh, I know what that smells like.
Well, you don't have to know what that smells like. It smells like the goddess of love. You really need to take that further and go, can you tell me what the goddess of love smells like? No, buy it. People will love it. Trust me. And we're not getting a kickback on it. It's not like we're sending you somewhere to buy it. I'm telling you,
it's crazy compliments when she wears it.
Bigsy, I believe that.
Bigsy, how many men have turned their heads at me wearing that? I'm telling you.
Dozens.
A lot.
Starting to get a little salty about it.
Are you really?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. It's not so bad unless it's some dude in a in a muscle shirt, doing the big wink and the I kind of wanted to kick him in his but anyway.
The guy that winked at me?
Yeah, that one. A bit of a turn.
Yeah.
See, no, I would say spice, you catch notes of spice, yeah. I don't catch any musk at all, but I definitely catch there.
I don't get musky. I don't think musky, and I don't think woodsy.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
VTV, right here it says jasmine, ambergris, which I heard is illegal, but that was in the movie Hannibal, and the guy said it's a whale product that's no longer legal, but I don't know. Cedar mesh, cedar mesh makes me think woodsy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Joey girl needs special good vibes. She's having a lot of pain in her Lyme disease flare.
Oh no, Lyme disease sucks.
Joey girl, we love you and definitely good vibes and healing
I'm so
thoughts.
Sorry. Thoughts and prayers for you. That sucks. It really does. I've had a lot of friends that have had that. It's terrible. Very painful. Hello,
hey, Miranda Lee.
You knocked that off. I wouldn't be able to do it if I wanted.
Well, nobody kisses that way. Nobody goes like this.
No.
Unless you're like animals that are going to nuzzle their heads, which that's cute. Do you want to do that? Let's nuzzle our heads.
You want a head nuzzle? Mm-hmm. People are disappearing as fast as they possibly can. People are like, oh my God.
No, I think that was adorable. Yeah. Oh, cedar mesh is sweet.
Okay.
Well, I can promise you this. Like,
it is unbelievable.
Yeah,
right? Just take this from a dude. It really smells fantastic. And she thinks so too.
It really is unbelievable. When we first opened that package from Katie Fulton, I was like, Tommy, smell this. And you smelled it. And we were like,
yeah, we were running around the house. It was it really is just very, very unusual. Where are we? Yeah, you were like,
he was like Will Ferrell in Old School. He stripped down and started running through the neighborhood.
He's like, we're going
streaking. Bring your green hat.
Snoop
a loop. That's what he did.
It's true. It's true. The Godfather.
Gretchen, you loved it.
Oh, yeah, Mary, you do.
Yeah, Joe Virus wants to know what you're describing, but he doesn't have any olfactory.
With no
B Pickle wants to smell like Katie Fulton's boobs. Everybody wants to smell like Katie Fulton's boobs.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean,
now that's more realistic, honestly, than the goddess of love or Venus or whatever you said it was. That's ridiculous.
You think it's a real stretch to think that Katie Fulton's rack smells like the goddess of love? I don't think that's such a stretch. Right?
I think it's a huge stretch.
No, that stuff really is amazing. I mean, it's downright. It's amazing. I've never come across any other perfume where I went, holy crap, what is that? Like that never happens.
I haven't
to
either.
Me.
That's what I mean. That's why
I'm
saying just get it. It's not one of those. Any other perfume right now. Excuse me, I know you don't like to be
just go ahead and break that.
Are you serious? Do you know how many times you've smacked me with your paw and it actually hurt?
I'm sorry. Am I apologizing for you just hitting me? No, tell me what you were going to say.
I'm a flight attendant for guilt trips.
Yeah, tell me what you were going to say.
Any other perfume, I would seriously go, each fragrance is different, guys. Go to a store and smell it. You don't know. This is like, if there is a God in a heaven, that's it.
This stuff smells fantastic.
It's like, I just guarantee you're going to love it. I feel like the My Pillow guy.
I don't ever go.
I guarantee you're going to love it. Isn't that the My Pillow guy?
I don't know. It could be.
800-488-6200. Oh, wait.
That's Empire Glass.
Oh, yeah. That's not even the My Pillow guy.
No, they do that on the radio. I know that one. That's Empire Glass.
Well, still, I think the My Pillow guy really, really pushes it in his creepy ass button down shirt.
He should be.
Really creepy ass necklace hanging over and his porn stash. Gives me the creeps, guys. I would never buy those slippers.
Well, all right then.
But anyway, the point is, I would just say get it. Wouldn't you?
I like it.
I would say get it because I've had men just like break their necks walking by me. And they honestly look a little bit confused. Like they look at me and they're like, you're not my type, but you are my type. But you have a fupa, but I'm confused right now. Like I really want to get your number, but you're not my type, but I can't stop talking because you smell so good. That's what keeps happening.
In that split second,
like
you got
puts them
all
in a
that?
trance. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's what they all said.
Where was I when these conversations were happening?
You were in the bathroom.
Because I have a feeling I would have taken umbrage to that sleeveless hack going up and talking to you. Mm-hmm. He gave me the creeps.
Which one?
The one that looked like he should be driving an ice cream truck.
What?
The guy with no sleeves, the sleeveless guy.
He had a sleeve on.
No, he didn't.
I would never talk to a guy that was wearing. I don't respond to laundry bags full of meat.
Well, you did. You did. In fact, you commented on the gun show. Well, you wouldn't have seen the gun show, except you could see from the shoulder down because he was wearing a sleeveless shirt. In fact,
you'd be most guys' type.
He had
you haven't seen my tummy.
He had a cat tattooed on his shoulder.
Okay, now you're just making shit up,
I'm not.
Tommy.
Black Panther. A Black Panther on his shoulder. Clear as hell. He had a Black Panther on his shoulder. Yeah, he was a gem. That's why when you were describing him on the show, I was like, who are we talking about? The cute dude? Small hands.
He did not have small hands.
He didn't have small hands.
You got all that in those seconds. He had a sleeveless shirt and a Black Panther tattoo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What color was the shirt?
Are you making this up?
No. What color was the shirt?
That seems unlikely.
Light blue. You're horrible. The only thing you got was that he had guns.
No, he had a nice face.
Yeah, I see. How tall was he, Quibs?
He was taller than you.
6'2", 6'3".
He was a biggin.
Well, he was also wearing boots.
I liked his little wink.
He was also wearing boots.
No, he wasn't.
Of course he was. Oh my word, you are delusional.
All I remember
Boots,
is what
White
he
Sox.
said.
Yeah, you remembered guns. He did have really big biceps, by the way. The guy was yoked up. He was a big dude.
I just
looked like he might have just gotten out. What?
Oh, really? Is that why I was attracted to him?
It could have been. He was a little crimmy.
He was?
He was a little crimmy.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, I wish I would have said more.
Well, there's always.
Is it appropriate to say, did you just get out?
You know something? I don't know that a guy would get offended at that, but I don't think it's appropriate. But hey, just get out. You might not want to lead with that.
First day of parole?
Yeah, you might not want to lead with that one.
Really?
For real.
That's not sexy.
Hey, you still on paper? No, that's not
flirty.
It's not a good icebreaker.
Really?
No.
What if I said, I'm shopping for a Crim? How long you been out, brother?
Yeah, that might be a better icebreaker. Hey, I'm shopping for a Crim. Yeah.
I'm looking for a yard bird.
You want to hear something really absolutely bizarre? People do actually. There are bizarre things like this. I'm not even kidding. I've had some unusual proposals within about a week of getting out of being incarcerated. None of which I took up, by the way.
I disagree with this. I'm built like a scarecrow, and nobody wants part of that. You are the only one who dismisses a body that most guys want. You know, I appreciate that, Original Ann. Tell you what, come to the Lady Co live tomorrow. Tomorrow at noon, I'll be doing a live at Lady Co, and I have to wear jeans because Abby asked me to wear my Gertie shirt. So you'll see my fupa and you'll see my midsection. Nobody wants that, I promise. What happens? Every time they're like, oh, hi. No, thanks, Chubb.
It's not the case. Hello, Donna.
I think it could be. Well, look at. He was very attractive, Donna. But thank you for your super chat.
You know what? He did have teeth. In his defense, actually, the guy did have teeth. But
hey, Angie.
But he had on shorts, a sleeveless shirt. He did have a Black Panther tattoo, kind of
now
crawling
you're
on the
making
shoulder.
This up. I know you are. Nobody wears shorts with boots and white socks. So now I know you're making this up.
I'm telling you, he did.
He
It's
had
exactly
tennies
what he
on.
had. He did not have tennies on. The dude was working. He was going over to get boxes. He said, "Hey, are you taking those boxes?" That was the his icebreaker. He was in there getting stuff to work. He was with two other dudes. You're
now he was with two other dudes.
She was blinded by the guns.
Now he was with two other dudes.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy was solo.
Wow.
I stalked him for a good 60 seconds.
Yeah.
He was alone.
Yeah, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. There was three of them. He went over to get the boxes, and as he brought them over, he gave them to the other two to help carry them out. You just after the guns, you were. I'm not trying to confuse you.
You're gaslighting me.
The hell I am.
I'm telling you, his name was Teddy.
You see that? Now she's got his name. Well played. No sleeves on Teddy. And he was a sharp dressed man. Did I not sing?
Blinded by the gun show.
Did I not sing Sharp Dressed Man? Why do you? Oh, ask your son. I was doing that every girl crazy, and I do that all the time when I see somebody else. I was
hit on by so many men. I think you're thinking of a different one.
Well, you were hit on by plenty of men, but no, I'm definitely referring to Teddy. Is that what his name is?
Were you in the same
Teddy?
place?
Susie, blinded by the guns, I think is probably not wildly off.
You know what this makes me think of? Catherine O'Hara and Eugene Levy in Best in Show, when they're like talking about their marriage at first, and he's like, oh, she had dozens of boyfriends, and she's like, hundreds. He's like, hundreds. I didn't know that. Okay.
She's so good though. That woman's fantastic.
She like looks confused. She's like, hundreds. He's like, hundreds. Oh.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I wasn't near the avocados. I was checking out. Mountain girl wears Birkenstocks with socks. Okay, all right. You know, that is a cute girl look. I can't pull that off personally because my legs are too short and stubby, but I do wear Birkenstocks. And I think Tommy doesn't like it. I've seen you look at him weird. How do you feel about him? Be honest. Just say it.
I don't have any problem with Birkenstocks.
You don't?
No.
I didn't say you did. I gave you the opportunity.
Yeah. You do know that I toured with the Dead for a little while, right?
I don't know what that means.
Well, you those are that's what you're issued at Dead concerts. If you're not wearing those, I don't think they allow you in. It's just very much a part of the.
I think it's what Moses wore. It's what Moses wore in the Bible.
Well, yeah, something very similar. Yeah. I think he may have.
Didn't Jesus wear Birkenstocks?
I don't know that they were Birkenstocks, but again, pretty similar stuff, I think.
Hey, Anita.
I love the expression "miss me" with that. I really do. I dig that. Huh? Hi, Quibble. See that?
Quibville.
Yeah. Real Table Reese, Quibble. Speaking of which, haven't seen Tampa Bay. I'm always a little nervous, but I haven't seen Tampa Bay.
What was his hair like? I thought it was pretty styled.
Really?
Oh God! Now what? What, did he have pigtails like me?
No, he didn't.
You're
have any
reaching,
pigtails.
man.
No, he did not have any pigtails.
You're really.
He did not have pigtails.
Okay, tell us, Tommy, because you know all about this.
His hair was a little spiky on top.
That's right.
It was cut short.
What did I just say? I said it was styled. He took his.
I don't know that styling is the right word. It was kind of like the butch wax thing. He just had really short hair that was sticking out.
There she is. She was lurking.
There she is.
I'm never worried about her because she texts me all the time. Okay. He took his wax, his man wax stuff, and he Gertied it. Yeah. And I liked it.
Yeah, no, you didn't miss that. That is exactly the hair. So apparently you saw guns and head.
Usually people don't hit on me unless, like I said, they have a diaper poking out from behind the belt, or they have like a denture top piece that's flying out.
Yeah. A partial.
Yeah. Oh, look, I was a little excited. I got excited about Teddy.
Well,
Teddy had all of his teeth.
He did.
Teddy was in
fairly clean shaven,
but he was young.
Yeah, I would say that he was in his 30s. I don't
usually get the youngins.
I would say he was in his late 30s, maybe early 40s.
Reese, can you go live next time you're out wearing the perfume? Good idea. That's smart.
An excellent idea.
That's smart.
Yeah, or we'll get her a GoPro, because I'll tell you something. If I could narrate what happened, like we'll let you tell the story and then I'll go, let's go back and see what Quibble really saw. I think that would be a great show. Did you think? It'd be funny. Like, what did you miss kind of a thing? Because it seems you got hair and bicep. God, if a guy did that, can you imagine if you guys were doing this to me and you were like, what color outfit did you have on? And I was like, tits. You'd be going, oh, I would be absolutely.
Say it again. See what happens. You can't even talk about it hypothetically. Hear me? Come over my way. I'm not reaching this time. I'm not meeting you in the middle. Ow, it hurts. A little lighter. It hurts.
I didn't do anything.
A little lighter. Okay. That thing has gusto.
Yeah. No, there's
You could probably strangle a small animal with that one thing.
I could. I never.
You could kill Gertie with your pinky.
But I probably, well, I wouldn't want to kill Gertie.
No.
She's a lovely animal. She's not judgy or anything.
Hey, Phoenix Rising.
Good to see you.
Things are changing, Reese. You're entering your hot girl era. No.
There you go.
Hot girl era is probably in your 30s. I'm going into the 40 range.
Oh, nonsense.
I had an eye exam today and the doctor judged me, I think. She was like, she put the card in front of my face. She was like, all right, now she's like, read the smallest paragraph. And I read this tiniest paragraph. She's like, not having any near vision trouble yet? I was like, no, not yet. I can see just fine up close.
I'm sorry. So you thought you were taking that to mean that she thought you were getting old?
Well, because the standard is when you get around 40, usually your near vision starts to slip.
Right.
Mine's not going to, and it hasn't. So.
Well, not for nothing, but everything starts to slip. Right? For real, everything starts to slip.
What? Layla always has good questions. Don't tell me that, please.
Well, I'm talking about me. I don't know what happens to women.
I don't like Tivas, Sierra Terry. What's the sexiest thing on a body? Ugh, I don't have anything sexy on mine.
Probably eyes. For me,
well, then I'm screwed. I have the most boring eyeballs.
Wow, the things you say. But no, I've always been kind of a right through here kind of a dude. That's I've always found that to be.
Well, the good news is I don't have a bunch of wrinkles like those crow's feet.
And your eyes are gorgeous. I don't know why you think you have.
Oh, they're just pretty boring.
No,
I've seen beautiful eyes. Remember Sophie? Excuse me. Remember Sophie in Tucson? She had.
With all due respect to Sophie in Tucson, her eyes kind of look like an Alaskan husky, which is great, but not. It's a very rare thing in eyes, right?
Really,
your eyes look like the Caribbean right after a storm.
You still think so?
I do. Yep.
Did you know that you're a little baby
Crim? I meant right before a storm, not right after a storm.
Did you know you're a baby Crimmy angel?
No, it hasn't come up. But right before that happens, it is the most blue, like it's a kind of blue you can't imagine. And when that puppy turns green, like your eyes, it's about to get rowdy.
Nobody's ever said I had pretty eyes except Barb and you. That's not good. I've effed a lot of men. None of them have said that.
I don't think you chose wisely, with all due respect.
So what you're saying is they didn't have to work hard to get me in the sack because nobody said you have really pretty eyes.
No, I mean that when you pick somebody up and you're not, when your desire is just to kind of do it, maybe you're not really looking at things like that.
Gretchen, probably Gert. No, that's not true, Gretchen. I think Bo has prettier eyes. I just keep getting hotter. You're focused on the look. It's an energy and attitude.
Booyah. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. There are people who are, just hot and amazing because of who they are.
Joe Virus. I've told Rain you have pretty eyes.
See there? Joe Virus. And now look at the caliber of people who have said that, by the way. Right? We're talking about pretty strong here.
And Tampa B's right. You've been around Scientology. What do they know? But all the people I boned weren't Scientologists.
Let me tell you something else. With all due respect to all you ladies, because I dig all of you. But when you guys say, you know what, men like this, you're never friggin' right. I'm sorry. You're never right.
I don't have any eye makeup on today because I went to the eye doctor and my eyes were dilated. They're finally coming down.
There is somebody out there who would describe you,
Thank you, Anita,
as their perfect, the perfect human being for them.
Me? Nobody would.
Everybody. I'm talking to the entire group here. There is a lid for every pot, and
Except
I swear
me.
to you,
I'm lidless.
You are such a.
I don't have I have low self-esteem. Don't shake your head. It's trying to come around. We have to keep digging to find it.
You are not going to have any problem, Quibs. You watch. When I remove the death grip from the pinky square, I think your dating future will be.
You're gonna remove it?
Well, eventually I gotta let you go on a date, don't I?
Unpromise it?
I know. I eventually have to let you go on a date, don't I? See this? She's working.
Wait a minute. That wasn't part of the deal. You're gonna set me free. You just locked me down. Now I'm going out on dates. You better pick one because I want to line some guys up then.
There'll be no lining anyone up just yet. Well,
if they have ugly feet, I'm out.
You know something, Mara? Everybody ought to be able to have something that does that. It's for some people, it's feet. For somebody else, it's whatever. I've heard some pretty bizarre ones. I heard a woman once say that the wrinkles on her guy's eyelids. She's like, especially when he shuts them, the wrinkles on his eyelids. I went, oh man, if you're picking that, you really are not.
I like weird stuff though. I love your eyes. I love them.
You love the fact
that they're endless. Yeah, they're so narrow. You have mouse eyes, and I love it. I love that he does look like a mouse. He's got little tiny. I'm not making fun. He's got little beady, narrow pupillary distance, and then he has the schnoz. I love that.
And you think it's mouse-like?
Well, I mean, if you think of an animal, like a hawk is similar. It's got the beak.
Yeah.
And it's mouse or bird-like for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't bum me out.
Oh, I love it.
Kathy loves her feet. That's a good thing.
Good for you, Kathy.
Yeah, that is a good thing.
Do you guys agree? Like, I think, what animal do you think of? Tommy is unique in that he's got, some people have a really wide, it's called a PD, pupillary distance.
Yeah,
mine is average. Like Eddie Murphy.
Well, I had a friend in that was actually Johnny's friend, right? He was one of Johnny's fraternity brothers, but has happened a lot. I ended up becoming really, really good friends with him as well. And he moved to a part of the country that I lived in, and he saw me in traffic and thought I was my brother. Anyway, this dude's eyes were here. I've never seen anything like it, man. His eyes were so wide, he looked like a shark.
So I dated this guy forever. He was a funeral director. He proposed and asked me to marry him. I said no. That's him. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
This is his new wife. She has a wide PD.
She has a very wide PD.
She has a very wide, pretty girl, but she's got a very wide. Her eyes are kind of out here.
Yeah, she's definitely.
Now,
wide.
I would take the opposite any day, and I would rather have a narrow PD. Okay, like a hammerhead shark. Yeah. And then most people just have your average, like me. But I think that's my favorite feature about you.
Well,
I don't think you realize when we're talking and you look at me, I'm like, I'm like really now I am. I'm like staring because I find it's such a turn on. Really? And I don't even mean sexually. I just mean like I'm so attracted to that. It's just beautiful. It's so perfect to me.
And that's the feature that you're most attracted to.
With you?
Yeah.
I do love your hands. I find myself staring at those too. But your voice and your face for me.
But it's hard for you to imagine that there could be a dude out there that looks at your eyes and thinks the same kind of thing, because you have decided that everything else is hideous. Nobody could ever just look at that and go, oh my God, right? All of you, get your stuff together. Every last one of you.
Yeah, but you're actually attractive. Everybody says that.
No one's ever called you ugly.
Yadira. So you're saying you like him? Fine, the cat's out of the bag, Yadira.
Wait,
yes,
what?
I think he's attractive. But
I wasn't told.
I mean, Tommy, take your glasses off and look directly into the camera. Look at that. It's actually not the same on camera. It's not the same.
It's way wider on camera.
It does. That's weird. You have a normal PD on camera. Why?
You know something?
What kind of sorcery was that?
The type of cameras that are used. That's not the first time I've seen that.
Do my eyes look different? Do mine look wider on camera?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
He is a gorgeous man.
That's so funny. Yeah, they do actually look wider on they really do.
Somebody fix that at Apple.
who do we have to call?
Reese could have been Mrs. Funeral Director. Yeah, I could have been. That was awful.
And you know what? Can I take a shot at the since you showed it to me, right? Because I have showed you exes of mine, and you've said, "Hey, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I just don't think that she's particularly attractive." Did you not say that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't look at that guy and
Hell
think
no.
That's a good match for Quibble. I don't say things like this. I really don't.
He kind of looked like he was bald.
You are wildly out of his league, and I never say things like that. But that dude doesn't look like he would be able to date someone as attractive as you. I'm just saying. Kathy loves horses. Thank you so much.
Nice teeth.
Yeah, no, he's got great teeth. He also looks like somebody might have dug something in here. What's going on up there?
He was a funeral director. Maybe he did.
Looks like maybe they wanted to plant corn there. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
He had a ginger beard.
Yeah, no.
I like a ginger.
There's something going on there.
Kathy loves horses.
This is the only part of my.
Thank you, Kathy loves horses. That's so weird? Nice.
This girl's brown.
I love it. Do you know how happy I am that you stopped dyeing that? Oh my God. I can't even go back and watch some of our stuff because it's so dark.
Yeah.
You look like you were a Hell's Angel.
You think?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's the first one that comes to mind is a biker.
Yeah. I love this. It's so natural. It goes with the rest of your skin color.
So when I was in high school and even like into college, nothing grew here.
I love gingers.
Nothing grew here because I hit my face on a diving board and it was like I lost all of the skin. And when it came back in, no hair grew out of it. So for a really long time, nothing was here. I looked like a Klingon. You know, this was completely bare. It was awful. And then, And then when I was in my 30s, it sort of leveled out and got normal, but it's dark.
Don't you love? Yeah, he looks way better with his natural beard color.
Yeah, looking older.
Sharon Paris, I gotta figure out why I saw your thing earlier that said you can't comment on my channel. I'm gonna go look again, Sharon. I love Sharon Paris. I love that it's got color. I love a man that has this kind of a beard. It's like gray over here. It's like in different weird chunks.
Yeah, well,
that is so sexy.
I have that covered.
Tommy, why would you make that all one color? That is so attractive.
Well,
my beard just stays kind of blonde.
I look in the mirror and it just it looked
Little
old.
Mink.
It looked old to me, in all honesty. But I got over it. For real, I just got to a point where I'm like, you know what? It's too much effort. It's way too much effort to keep dyeing it, and it's BS.
Yeah,
I'm not that young.
It's a calico beard.
It's a calico beard, matches squirrel. That's right. I look like I've got I'm like a tortie. Kind of like a tortie.
You do have that cat energy.
What's the one thing that's on your bucket list to do? It's a great question. You have one on there?
Not if you were a Scientologist.
Why? This is a concept that because you're coming back,
I don't even know what a bucket list is. No way.
It's something that you want to do before you check out.
Not really.
Okay. Yeah, there are some things that I would like to do before I leave. I want to do the vomit comet in a really big way.
I don't even really want to hear about what that is. Don't worry, Donna Lane. We're going to get one. It's right around the corner. Thank you for your super chat, babe.
Appreciate the super chat. It's an airplane that simulates zero gravity, so you can feel like you're floating in space. My brother and I almost did it last year. Got really, really close to pulling that off, but I want to do that feel weightless. I want to feel like I'm floating in space. And now that it's how they filmed Apollo 13. They filmed it inside that. They filmed it inside that. So yeah, that's something I'd really like to try. I think it would be fun.
It is, Mara. Yes. I would like to go to Hawaii. I guess, would you call that a bucket list? I mean, I'm not I don't have to do it before I die, but it would be fun to do. I can't think of anything that I really want to do.
No?
No, but you don't have goals in Scientology like that.
Is there any place you'd like to see before you check out? Like Paris or Italy? Or is there some place that you think, you know what, before I go, I'd really like to see that? The pyramids? Something like that?
No, I don't want to be abducted. I think Ireland would be cool.
There you go.
I think Italy, Greece.
There you go.
Paris, but
that's bucket list.
But it's very nonchalant. If I die, I don't care if I don't see it. It would be cool only because I like to eat.
I don't think that anybody I mean, I don't think a bucket list is something that people have to like it's do or die kind of stuff. At least it's never been in my head, you know. But I remember my bucket list used to be a lot longer when I was younger. Like I wanted to jump out of an airplane. That was something that I really wanted to do, and I got to do that.
I'm just saying, Kim is blue. I know, but I'm not. You really have to think about that. In Scientology, you're never daydreaming going, I'm going to accomplish all these things. I never thought about things I would like to do.
Because you had to get to that 10,000 to clear the planet. 10,000. That was 10,000 OTAs, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you had 10,000
OTAs,
they could clear this entire thing out.
That's right.
Sounds like
this is ground control
to Major Tom. Yeah, that absolutely. It would be a lock. That's one of those things you would have to sing if you were weightless.
I don't have a bucket list. Does everybody have one?
I think a lot of people have some stuff that they'd like to take care of before they pass away. Places they'd like to go see. You know, maybe somebody from your past you want to run into. Everybody's got some things. I think most people do. But if you grew up in a environment that is as different as yours was, you may not have one. Doesn't mean you can't develop one, right? You've only been out a year.
Yeah, but nothing sounds interesting to me.
I have a feeling that that's going to change.
I like my own routine.
Donna, I love that.
Wow, Donna. Now that's
very cool.
That's really kind of crazy.
The Iditarod kind of stuff. Yeah, that would be awesome.
I have no interest in anything.
There you go. Top of my bucket list is finding my soulmate. Well, that's legit, isn't it? That's wildly legit. Hello, Pajama Pixie. Yeah, there are things that I definitely want to do before I go.
I mean, I would like to have like a pet tiger or a lion or something, but like I'd love to live in a house with a grizzly and like a coyote, a wolf, a lion, but that's not realistic because it's kind of animal cruelty.
Well, yeah, it would be. I mean, I don't think you would want them in your house, right?
Oh, I do. No, I definitely do, but
okay.
I just that would be cruelty. So that's off the list. So no places. I don't really care about places. Okay. I've never thought about anything I want to do. Nothing excites me.
B Pickle says, I want to fly in a hot air balloon. You know what? I loved that. I've done that a bunch of times and I dig that.
I would never ride an elephant moonshadow in my life. That is really bad for the elephant and I don't support it. Nothing against what you said, girl. It's okay. But I would never, ever do that.
Yeah, I probably would.
No, as long as you're my friend, you won't.
Well,
it hurts the animal. It's not cool. I've read up on this. I really don't like it.
You know something?
Elephants are not made to give rides.
Some of the stuff that you've read up on.
Where do you think they keep them at night? They chain them up in cells. No way, man. No how.
Well, you're.
I'm serious.
No. Well, I mean, again, it's completely your deal. I got it.
They're wild animals.
Neil Diamond.
As I say, I would like a tiger in my home, but that's why I wouldn't do it. It's animal cruelty. How about riding a camel? I don't like that idea either, Carrie Ann. I don't like the traveling animal circus shit. I don't like tying them up, chaining them up. They're not treated well. I don't like it.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I'd like to see an active volcano. I'm obsessed with I love that. And that's probably something that you could pull off because when they start to go, they go for really long periods of time usually. You know what I mean? Unless it's a Mount St. Helens kind of a thing, we usually have a lot of warning, and there's time that you can get out there and check that stuff out.
Bye, Original Ann. And it would be cool to travel, but I don't like to leave my home. I don't want to leave my animals. So traveling is not that big of a deal to me. It'd be cool, but hey, Trinity, it's not a thing. African safari would be cool, Tiff, but it's kind of far from home. What if you can't get back?
Yeah, it's just there's two philosophies, right? And that's one of them. One of them is I can't do that because the odds that I wouldn't come back are really good. And the other philosophy is I'm always going to make it back. And you just kind of live your life that way.
You know what, though? I like to just go to Whole Foods and get all the things I like.
Mm-hmm.
And just sit at home on a Friday night, make a sandwich, and go live.
Sure, it's got its place to be sure.
And that's what I like to do.
Yeah,
crack open a Ben and Jerry's after.
Yeah,
I don't need to go on an African safari.
Well, it has its place.
I love that for you, Phoenix Rising. What about a lovely wedding? I've never been married at 55. I love that for you. And invite us.
Yep. And you're never too old.
Have
for
a
that,
cheese
right?
platter.
Love doesn't work that out like that. It comes when it comes.
Get some of those wedding mints, cheese platter, and I would like to be there.
I always kind of like those almonds that they cover in like the candy shells.
Don't they call those Jordan almonds?
Jordan, that's right.
Yeah,
that is what they call those.
Those are not bad.
Those. No, I like those.
Yeah, put those on the list too.
When I was a kid, I would steal them off of all of the tables.
We'll get you the groom. We'll send you the list of foods. I feel like that's a healthy trade-off.
That's a start, isn't it?
Yeah.
LeBones, I love that. Alaskan cruise. Get on that.
A destination wedding would be cool. Of all my marriages, I haven't had one of those yet. That would be cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you think that would be fun? Like to get married on a beach? Could be overrated.
It certainly looks a lot cooler, right? I mean, every time you see beach weddings, people don't look like they're standing in a monkey suit hating life. You know what I mean? Tuxedos are great, but who wants to spend the whole day in one? At least at my age,
I wouldn't do it in a tuxedo. Yeah, I wouldn't have him wear a tuxedo. I would think we could just do like a good linen pant, something breezy, like a drawstring linen pant.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's why beach weddings are great because that's usually what people wear. You know, they look like Don Johnson.
Be breezy. Nobody wants to get married in a tuxedo on a beach. You know,
I don't want to get married in a tuxedo
at all.
Yeah, no.
I think it's a little overrated.
Well, and I've done it. You know something? Parasailing. I went up. Sharon, no. I went up 3 times to go paragliding. Right, it's very much like the paraglider is like a parachute in that it has air cells in it, so they're super easy to steer and all that. I didn't have the luck. Every time we went up, there was problems with the wind.
I have to be honest, nothing against Pam here, but that's a little tacky to me.
I'm going to have to see some photos, and then I'll let you know if it's tacky. You can't make those kind of decisions just off the top of your head. For all you know, it was a very tasteful phone. You know what I mean? Maybe it had some lace on it, right? Or maybe it had something really cool that you don't even know about. What do you think? Okay.
Wrong audience.
Yeah, tough crowd. Kansas City indoor skydiving experience. Oh, there you go. I've done the outdoor skydiving. I've never done the indoor one.
I unfortunately exceed the weight limit of parasailing, and also I am not about to fall into the ocean if the wind dies. So
parasailing is the one behind the boat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that a bunch.
Never going to happen.
Yeah, I've done that a bunch.
Oh, I love that, Debbie Zito.
Yeah, that's very cool. Lisa Trimble, you know what? My friend in Nevada, from his back deck, we used to watch the wild horses run through his backyard. It used to happen all the time. I mean, come through in 40 of them, just smoking by. They're all over the place in Nevada.
And then their sex tape got out. You know, I always thought if I had a sex tape, I would be so excited for that thing to get out.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be really excited.
I would not have a problem with it.
Oh, I would. Yeah, I would.
No. I like Hef there getting married by an Elvis impersonator in Vegas. You know, there's something for everybody.
Yeah, and it's great when you can center in on it. You know what I mean? When that's an easy answer, that's fantastic.
I would never do that myself. I've always thought weddings were overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, like spending a ton of money and doing all that. I think it's fun to just do like a little chapel or a justice of the peace type of deal.
You know what? I've always thought that, in my humble opinion, that weddings aren't about the dudes as much as it's about the bride.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always kind of just been of the mindset that whatever she decided was good. I didn't want to get too into it. I mean, too into shaping it.
That's kind of a problem, though. I feel like you should, especially if it's not a wedding. Like, just, what if you just did what my mom and stepdad did? Like, they went and got married, like, outside by the mountains or something. Like that, you should have a say in that. That sounds cool.
That does sound cool. But I wouldn't, if the person decided that they wanted to do something else, I just don't want to, I think because that's something that you should uniquely be the bride's decision. That's my humble opinion.
I get it if you're doing a traditional wedding, but what I'm saying is if you're not, like, I don't ever want to have a wedding. I've only had one wedding out of 3. Okay. Don't be judging. And it was overrated. Now, I went for the food and it was delicious. It was a brunch. Really good polenta.
Yeah.
I had my own omelet made.
Did you have a really great band?
No.
You didn't have the
Dan band?
Yeah.
No.
Dropping F-bombs.
Yeah. I would like that is something. And Joni Allen, you nailed it. Shopping in Paris would be fun. I don't think about that kind of stuff because I don't have that kind of money. So it's like not really a thought.
Okay, the bucket list thing is if I could pull it off, right? This is what I'm hoping to pull off. It's almost always a little bit.
I think more realistically. I don't think like, wow, if I was really rich.
Oh, that's awful. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. It really is. It's heartbreaking. You put that out into the universe, and I'll give you that back. I promise. It will deliver that to you until the day you leave. You should definitely start maybe shooting a little bigger, setting the bar a little higher, assuming the victory, so to speak.
No, I think I get it. Yeah.
Kiwi girl.
That's always what I thought. Cheap weddings can be great, and then spend money on vacation or stuff that lasts forever. I never understood spending like thousands of dollars on a wedding. Why wouldn't you, or even on the dress? Now, no disrespect to people who did it, and if you have that kind of money, great. But I always think like I'd have to scrape things together for a wedding. Why not take that money and have a cool honeymoon or something I've never even heard of?
There you go. Yeah, maybe the first time around, I don't know, but it's
by the 3rd or 4th, it's old hat.
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, once you've tied the knot in a prison visiting room, right? I think everything is looking up after that.
And I think I remember you saying if you ever do a honeymoon, you're not eating enchiladas.
I'm gonna try to, I'll write it down. Enchiladas.
I'd love to reenact that. What are you going to eat?
You know what? It's
that was the dumbest. I should ask Kathy, and we need to go find out and make a short out of it. That was the most dumb. After I said it, I realized what I said, but I did not realize it at first.
Yeah, that was.
We were talking once on a live, and Tommy and I were talking about a honeymoon. I don't either. And we were talking about our honeymoon, if we were going to have a honeymoon. And I said, I'm excited about the food. And I'm going to eat a lot of enchiladas. And Tommy said,
if I were on my honeymoon,
he said, I'm not going to eat any enchiladas.
I don't think I'd be.
And so I'm thinking, like, what is he going to eat then? So I went, what are you going to eat? And Tommy goes, and I went, oh.
Yeah, you're not.
And then you said something like, I'm not going to be leaving the sweet.
The idea is you don't leave the sweet. Try to keep up.
And then I got really embarrassed. You were like, I don't see being like, let's go out for a cheeseburger.
Right. Let's go get something to eat. That's not usually what you do on honeymoons. Right? Honeymoons are usually, you put
I had the wrong honeymoon, man.
You put the do not disturb thing on the doorknob, right? And then you wait for the neighbors on either side to call the front desk and say, I want to be moved. These people are making terrible noises.
Not where my mind went at all. I was thinking about all the different foods to try.
Well, there's that too. But done correctly, I think you forget about that for a little while.
I've never had a honeymoon except once. And it definitely didn't go like that.
I'm sorry to hear that. There's always the next one, right? If you have a next one. Layla. Bow, chicka, bow, wow, 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 bow, chicka, bow. Yeah, I mean, that is one of those answers, right? That everybody, it's a honeymoon, right? It's, if I say honeymoon, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Mexican food? No. Everybody on planet Earth thinks, ooh, they're doing it. Yeah, I know what?
I thought of food, but
that's because you weren't doing it right. That's what I said. Done right, you're not going to be thinking about any of that. Yeah, see, Layla Bradley gets it. Tampa B gets it.
Let me ask you something. Where would you like to have a honeymoon?
If I were to I always said, if I was ever going to do it, I'd only do it once. If I were to do it again, I'll be really honest with you. I could do a honeymoon in the town that I got married in. I don't care. A lot of it Again, people
Shut the door
spend
and lock the kid in.
unbelievable amounts of money to go to Bora Bora, and then they don't leave the hotel room. Right? They go to Maui and they don't leave the hotel room. Right? It's a honeymoon. You're probably going to spend the vast majority of your time chicken mount. Well, right? You're going to be in
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what you do on honeymoon. So why the hell would you spend a grip of money to go somewhere you're not going to see? I mean, if I'm going to stay in a hotel, I could do it in the town that I live in. Get the nicest suite you got, boink for 3 or 4 days, and then get back to the real world. Think of the cash you save. I'm sorry. I mean, you know what? Green screen it. You can pretend you're in somewhere that you spent a lot more money on. You don't go out. At honeymoons, the people aren't walking around. They're staying in their rooms. It just seems like it's a waste of cash. But that's my humble opinion.
Holy shit, man. I had no idea that's how a honeymoon goes. I'm being serious.
Well, that's
like let's pretend that I'm going to get married again.
Uh-huh.
And again.
Uh-huh.
First of all, I don't agree with you. I would like to go somewhere that has a beach.
Right.
I think it'd be cool to rent an Airbnb like on a beach.
Okay.
If you have those kinds of, you can swing it like that.
Right. Yeah.
And I'd like to bone in little pockets throughout the day, snack little pockets throughout the day. But then I want to go lay in the sand for a little while and hold hands.
Really? The sand just gets into all of those places that I have never been a sand fan. Personally, here's the thing. And again, I'm not picking on anybody.
Donna.
I'm not picking on anybody.
I see that, girl. Thank you for your super chat.
Thank you, Donna. I'm not picking on anybody. I'm really not. But if this is done correctly, I mean, it's great that you got a good view, but the eating and all that stuff, I mean, it'll happen, but usually it's a
Audrey.
It's a lot of sex. It really is. It's a lot of sex. That's what it tends to be.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That's
like when? Like all day?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you boink until you're so tired that you pass out and you sleep and you got nothing. There's no phone to answer. There's nobody to answer to. No one's going to page you. They all know what you're doing.
Sex all day. Don't you get a little tired of it by like day 3?
No, but by day 5 or 6, you might. I mean, this is usually the start of a marriage. So people are going a little wild. It's always been my experience. But
look, I like boning just as much as anybody else, but honestly, for like a block of 8 or 9 hours, I can't really imagine that.
Well, but it's not 8 or 9 hours of nonstop boning. It's there's foreplay and there's build up, and then when it's done, you kind of nap and then you rally when you wake back up, and that's just the honeymoon, right?
Well,
then you order room service and you have it sent up because you want to go out, and your maid goes, no, and they say it in that dirty way, like I would jump on you on the table if we went out, so why don't we just order room service, like that kind of thing.
All right. Well,
sorry.
Sounds like you got it all figured out.
I know how honeymoons work. That's all I'm saying. Food breaks are cool, but you order room service. I'm not going to go out on the.
I didn't have the correct definition of a honeymoon.
I don't think people come back and go, "Hey, how was the food on your honeymoon?" They think, "Hey, how was your honeymoon?"
Well, obviously, you and I are not on the same page. You know why? Because I also like to go shopping when I'm in another town. And
once again, why are we going to another town? Right?
Take
a vacation afterwards and go and shop and do all those things. But that's not what a honeymoon is. Honeymoon's not a vacation. A honeymoon is a launching off of the wedding, and it's usually considered the time that you spend alone with the person who's going to be your mate, and you tell the world to F off for a week, right? And for that week, nothing matters but you and them. That's the idea, right? And what do I know? But that's the idea. That's how it has always been. That's my humble opinion.
I didn't do it right then. I only had one, and I think I had sex twice.
Really?
In 7 days.
I had sex twice in the car on the way to the hotel. I really did. We pulled over. It's
you've already done this before, so maybe you probably won't do it.
I did.
Hey, it's
Audrey.
110
years ago.
Audrey. She lives in Paris, and she corrected me today. I've been calling her Audrey. It's Audrey.
Audrey.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Love you, girl. Thanks for becoming a member. I've been thinking about you.
Nice. The sassy Parisian.
I didn't have sex on my wedding night either.
I'm heartbroken for all.
Do you know all three men
men
I've married and never had sex on my wedding night?
Well, and you know what? I don't know who that speaks. Yeah, that's just I don't.
I'm marrying him too old, man.
Apparently, I can't wrap my dome around that. I mean, what the hell else do you do on that?
Well, we're coming up on the 2-hour mark, and I feel like Are
you worn out, Quibs?
Not worn out. Just am confused that I feel nothing in my uterus. It's weird. Should I be concerned? Is this not my period and I'm just bleeding otherwise?
This is an area that
I usually have raging cramps when I start bleeding. I feel nothing.
That's it's because,
hey, it's Katie. Damn it, Katie. I wish you had been here the whole time. I felt like I needed your support.
Because I create such a sense
but I love
of peace and calm, right? That you just are
that my uterus just relaxed around you.
That's really not where I was going with that, but okay. All right. Bonus.
Oh, your ex passed out on your wedding night. I thought it said passed on your wedding night. I was like, what? Passed out. Why? Like he passed out from boning or passed out because he was drunk? I need more information.
Yeah, there are also honeymoon horror stories. I was married to a girl who, on her honeymoon, the first time she got married, the guy who she married punched her in the face, and she walked out, and that was the end of it. And they flew all the way halfway around the world for that one, and she went to the airport and left him there. Tough.
Yeah, Stephanie. Mm-hmm. There was a time when I had raging cramps and it stopped for a while, like years. Now I'm back to cramps.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're back. It sounded so cool for a second. I was liking the fact that the raging cramps were gone. Yeah, I'm shocked at the number of people that didn't have sex on their wedding night. Maybe I'm the one that does it right. I don't know.
Sorry, Katie. It sounds like it because I feel a little cheated.
Well, I'm sorry. I honestly am sorry that happened to you because that sucks.
You caught on fire on your wedding night, Trinity. That's a whole other story. That's one way to live your life for sure. But
something right on how that started.
So maybe on my 4th, 5th, and 6th wedding, I need to take it more seriously.
Yeah.
The problem is I can't be marrying these olds.
Well, I think that's probably got something to do with it. You know what I mean? You is such a great animal.
Kid is so funny. She's just
Kid looks exactly like the tattoo on my shoulder, with the bunny's feet up like this. She looks exactly like the tattoo on my shoulder. What do you say, Kid?
Kid
loves me. She really does. She's a great animal.
She does love you.
In fact, she's about to jump up on me. Hey, how are you? When Kid gets up there, she's such a good girl.
Kid, you're so relaxed, girl. You're kind of like my uterus.
Okay. And if
Layla, you got to get married to your dude who lives in Germany. I totally bone early on my wedding day because I'm Irish, so I'd probably be too drunk to bone later. Is that true? Are you guys drunks? I would like to know that, Layla. Can you give me an answer? Are Irish people alcoholics? Is that just like a natural thing?
Well, here's I think probably the better way to put it is that the local, like the place that you go to have drinks, is very much a part of the culture, right? In everywhere. In that it's just so they're not all alcoholics, but going to the pub is definitely part of the culture.
Interesting. But she was saying she'd be too drunk.
Okay.
Katie, who okay? Katie, I'm okay. Huh. Wonder if Layla's getting an answer for us. I've always wondered about that with Irish people. Is that just a stereotype or are they alcoholics?
It's a stereotype.
Are you sure?
I am.
Let's weigh in on this with Layla. I need an expert, please. Oh, here we go. Irish people aren't alcoholics, but we can drink a lot. We have high tolerance, and a party must involve having a drink. So, yes. Wow.
No, they're not.
So, basically, you guys are a bunch of lushes. No, I get it. Okay. Cute. Look at that. So cute. Anna Banana just did it hours ago. They haven't arrived yet, but I called and did it.
By the way, I am going live after this.
Oh, yeah. What time is it? Whoa, we got to go, fella.
About that time.
Okay, here's the thing. I forgot to announce it earlier. Do most of you come over to my channel, or is this separate? Do some of you guys come over to my channel too? Most of you know me, right? Tomorrow I'm going to do at noon my time, Central Time, a Lady Co live. It's probably going to be the last one, but Pam may come down for it, which is kind of exciting. Pam from last week. I don't know if you're coming or not.
If you want me to, I'll go. And you know something? If I were marrying Quibs,
Irish mother-in-law, she drinks heavy.
If I were marrying Quibs, I promise you that what she wanted to do on the honeymoon would be a very important question that I would ask her to make sure that she got exactly what she wanted. But if she decides that she's to marry another 106-year-old, then maybe it'll be a more of the same.
I don't know what you mean. If you were marrying me, you'd ask me what I want?
I would make sure that you got the honeymoon that you wanted. That's what a guy should do.
It's not how you put it before.
Oh, for the love of God. Mm-hmm. No, you asked me what I liked. That's what you said. Not you asked me what I liked. And then when I answered it, I'm a jerk because I answered what I liked.
Nobody called you a jerk,
That's
Crim.
what you're doing.
Crim.
That's what you're doing.
You're being a little out of control.
I'm really not.
Nobody called you a jerk.
Pearls, Mara, yank those. No, I would absolutely take those all into account.
No one thinks you're a jerk ever.
Yeah.
And Layla's probably right there.
Well, there's that. There is that. Okay, peeps, I got to run. You can do this, but I got to go get the computer for the boat and all that. And I'm gonna bomb out this cat. I'm so sorry, kid, but you can come back in about 5 minutes, kid.
Oh, Yorkie Mom, I'm really excited about that. She asked me to wear my Gertie shirt tomorrow, so I will be wearing it. She's gonna what's she gonna do? What do you guys call that? What does she call that? She's pre-order. She's gonna pre-order it. It is a cute shirt. Tommy's getting punchy, probably. No, I'm not Irish. Definitely not. But tomorrow, yeah, I forgot to say that. So I guess I'll go because he left. But tomorrow, Lady Co Live, I don't know if she has a lot of new stuff, but I think she does have some new stuff. And I just think it'll be fun. So let's do it. Noon. It's a little bit later than usual, which is good for those West Coast people. All right, everybody. I guess I'll go now. Tommy left me, and he's going to be on the lifeboat. Well, that was loud. Excuse me. How did I choose the design for my Fred tattoo? Well, this is Fred's, something he wrote in my card. These are the things that he used to say to me. So those were just quotes that Fred would say to me. This one I picked just because I like horseshoes. And so I just went to Google and I kind of got an idea in my mind. I will ask her, definitely. Yeah, Kim is blue. I know you wanted me to ask Abby that. Thank you so much, Layla. But yeah, no, that's how I did it. Can't think of a better name. Katie, I hope you can be there tomorrow for it. I hope you got the Gertie shirt in green, Katie, because it's so cute. Bye, Mara. Good. You got the green, Yorkie Mom. That sold fast. Okay, I guess I should go because I think Tommy needs the space. Okay, guys. Love you all. I'm going to end now. See you later. See you tomorrow at noon. Bye, everybody.